So, now, last week what happened was people split up into various groups and started looking at some of these scenes and playing around with them and putting together bits of script and so on. And that's what we said we would do this week and next week, to get chunks of script like that together and ideas and so forth, so that I could take that away and try to put it into some kind of, over the break I would put it into some kind of coherent state for us to come back with in September. Okay? Right. Now John has already started on that, and you've got some chunks of script knocking about. And I wondered whether tonight, whether people might want to take some of this script and just have a go at some of it, really. Now we've only got at the moment one copy of each bit of script, but I don't think that particularly matters insofar as I think you can read it together and then just loosen it up and go into sort of an improv kind of approach to it, and just do it without learning the lines and just get the feel for pantomime performance.
Oh, Gertie, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Mum, are you alright? That was the evil henchman, wasn't it? What did he want?
He wants to throw us out of our house, that's what he wants.
He's truly evil. You only got where he is today by practicing the 3 C's.
The 3 C's, what's that?
Being crafty, being cunning, and by being the biggest conniving boss in the country.
Oh, Jack, you naughty boy.
Sorry, Mum, but I had to get it off my chest.
I know. Oh, Jack, we've got to get some money or we'll be thrown out of our home.
We'll have to sell something.
There's nothing.
What about the chickens?
Gone.
Ducks?
Gone.
Sheep?
All gone, everything's gone.
Bullocks?
No, it's true, everything's gone.
This used to be a beautiful farm with lots of animals.
That was when old MacDonald had it. Shall I tell you all about it?
Don't bother. Are you absolutely sure that there's nothing left to sell?
Absolutely nothing except...
I suppose we could chop down some of the trees and sell it for firewood. I'll get the axe.
Honestly, sometimes I don't know who's after, you or your brother. Not the trees, the...
You don't mean sell the K-O-W?
Yes, Jack, we'll have to sell... Gertie.
But she's not one of the family. Couldn't we sell Billy instead?
Jack, how can you ever think such a thing? I suppose we could eat Billy if things got really bad, but there's no way we could milk him. No, it'll have to be the you-know-what.
Take it to market this afternoon. It's very difficult for me. We grew up together. She's like the sister I've never had.
Oh, shut up. Leave it to this. Now then, Gertie, you've seen the wicked henchman, haven't you? Don't be silly. He's not here now.
But he might come back, so we want to take you somewhere safe.
So he's going to take you to market and sell you.
I'll only let you be bought by a nice old man who likes...
Roast beef, roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, loads of gravy.
Pet cows. You'll enjoy that, won't you, Gertie?
Oh, you will, Gertie, and then someone kills the henchman and we'll come and fetch you back home again.
Don't worry, Gertie. I'll find you a nice home. Now say goodbye like a good cow.
Poor Gertie's gone to meet her doom, and it's left an ache in my bazoon.
Hello, people. My name's Billy. A very important position in this village. I am the village...
Idiot.
What is it? Oh, Thingy. Oh, Doodah.
Idiot.
That's the word. I went for an interview for a job in the city, a city idiot. There was only 2 of us. I came second. I didn't get it because they said that the other idiot was dafter than me. He forgot to turn up. Everybody calls me Silly Billy. I'm not really silly. I'm a really good inventor. I invented the solar-powered torch and the ashtray that you clip on the handlebars of your motorbike. And my best invention was for teenagers who never suffered from acne and felt left out. It was the boil in the bag. an uncle who was an inventor. He invented a soft drink called 5 Up, but it didn't sell. He changed the formula and called it 6 Up. It didn't sell. So he gave up. If only he'd known how close he came. He lost money when he bought the franchise to sell Italian bread to the Chinese. I suppose it was always going to be difficult to sell something called Vacation in the Far East. He invented inflatable footwear for production. Unfortunately, before he could sell any, he popped his clogs. Why are you staring at that bottle of orange?
Why are you staring at that bottle of orange juice?
Because of the instructions. Look, look, it says here. Concentrate.
What do you want?
Nothing.
Well, push off then.
When's the change?
The what?
The change.
What change?
Look, it says on the sign outside, watch batteries changed. And I want to watch.
Oh, now then, when the villain comes on, you must boo and hiss, so we notice he's here. Now we must get you all warmed up and get a bit of practice. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, Maggie's coming. 1, 2, 3, now! Oh, that was terrible! Let's give it another go. 1, 2, 3! Oh, no, I think all the boys and girls in that side, so it goes on, right? Oh, that was definitely an improvement and all the rest of it. Okay. That was dead.
You covered the last punchline there.
All right, okay.
Sorry. Let's give it a punchline.
Right. Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, ugly sister one.
No.
Oh, that's... all right. Right. Now, after all those boos, I think we should just all have one last hiss.
Hiss.
That's good, and now you shouldn't need a hiss again until the interval.
Hey. Dum dum tsh.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, Earls, Viscount, Vanguards, Boeing 747s, ladies in waiting, ladies who aren't waiting, ladies who can't be bothered waiting, and ladies who've given up waiting. Be upstanding, the toast is, it looks like insert whichever dignity you want here, Baron, Duke or King, with which I will couple the Prince of Wales, the Queen's Arms, the King's Arms, the Sanctuary Arms, the Beauty Farm and the Rose and Crown. Welcome to board, may I introduce Lord and Lady Arbridge and their son Sidney Arbridge.
Yes.
Mr and Mrs It from Australia, and Mr It's of English brother, Pomegranate. Mr Nobley with his daughter, his Nobley niece. Oh, with his brother's daughter, sorry, I mispronounced that, his Nobley niece. Mr and Mrs Walcott and their son Walter. Ding Groomingly and their son Stan Ding Groomingly. I think I've pronounced that wrong as well. Stan Ding Groomingly. Eccles alike and their son Willie Eccles-like. From Ireland, Mr and Mrs O'Dawes and their son Paddy O'Dawes. The Duke and Duchess of Wimbledon, Lord and Lady Balls and their son Dennis. Mr and Mrs Lynn and their daughters Violin and Mandolin. Mr and Mrs Horrick and their daughter Alas Porrick. I knew her, Horatio. Mr and Mrs Pipes and their son Wayne Pipes. Mr and Mrs Hall and their sons Albert. I can't think of any more at the moment. Mr and Mrs Oates Fitzbadley and their scruffy son Mike Oates Fitzbadley. My Oates Fitzbadley. My Oates Fitzbadley.
Not my coat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologise. Mr and Mrs Alsmere and their son Victor, who was knighted in the last honours list. Mr Victor Alsmere. Oh, Sir Victor Ellesmere, yeah. It's going well, isn't it?
The cervical smear.
Mr and Mrs Peacock and their son Drew Peacock. Mr and Mrs Elto and their daughter Mistletoe. Mr and Mrs Ivy and their vicar's son, the Holy Andy Ivy. Mr and Mrs Manger and their son Wayne Manger.
Wayne Manger.
Yeah. And finally,
Mr and Mrs Christmas and their son Merry Christmas.
thank you, have a lovely ball. You've been a great audience, me and all. That was fun, wasn't it? Anyway, I can't be messing about like this. Not when there's milking to be done. Where's that idiot son of mine? I sent him to get the cow ages ago.
Juliet was pulling on a rope. Hello, Mother.
What are you doing with that rope?
Pulling it.
Why?
Because it's easier than pushing it. They call me daft.
Apparently he continues to struggle with the stage with pulling the rope. Yeah, back to the audience. I'm not even going to ask. Come on, Gertie, it's milking time. Bow to the ladies and gentlemen. Apparently the front half of the cow bows and the back half curtsies. Poor thing, she gets a bit confused. She doesn't seem to know if she's Gertie or Bertie.
Definitely a Gertie. She's got 4 hanger-downers and a swisher.
She's a very intelligent cow.
She's outstanding in her field.
She can do complicated mathematics.
Scare away.
Yes, I'll show you. Gertie, what is 2 plus 2?
You've got the
Easy.
job.
Even I could do that.
Okay, Gertie, what is 2 times 2?
That's easy. Try something harder. Gertie, what's 326 plus 157?
Fine, she goes into attack routine. Come on, Gertie, stop messing about. It's milking time.
Now listen, Gertie, we want some milk. You wait here while I go and get the stool. Yes.
I'll get the bucket. The dame goes upstairs to get the bucket and the cow follows her.
Billy entering with the stool. Here we are. Where's she gone? What are you doing over there, you silly old cow?
I'm getting the bucket, what?
I didn't mean you, Mum.
That's all right then.
I meant the other silly old cow.
The dame looks confused but carries on. She goes straight, goes and sits on the stool and straightens out her apron. Come on, Gertie, I'm waiting. The cow comes over and sits on the dame's lap. Get off! I'm the one that sits on you. They both stand and the cow swings her rudder from side to side.
She's making a milkshake.
Let's try something different. 2 pints today, please.
How's that? In the one end and out the other. Here, I've got an idea. It's empty.
Right. Apparently the cow whispers into the dame's ear
Mimes.
and mimes laughter. It's evaporated milk. She gives Billy the 2 pints of milk. That's enough messing about. Take these down to the butcher's and you can get some sausages for tea.
They look quite
First of all,
boyish, aren't they?
Which scripts have got 2
Quite
characters
manly
at the
ones,
start?
aren't they?
Some are just ones, aren't they?
The idea of pantos, it can be either, can't you? Can dress up as a man.
They have got a more male feel
You're a
about them.
woman.
More than...
In those scenes they have, yeah. Alright then, okay, if you were going to have a female scene then, what would you be looking for, Natalia? You know, where would you see that coming in? And what distinction would you make?
I think you could do with Cinderella talking to a friend, because you don't understand what Cinderella feels
No.
if she hasn't got a friend. So if you
I just
set up a 2,
I just think it's very, very male
then
oriented.
she can talk about her feelings or what she
So what,
wants.
Cinderella, would it be like a lady in waiting, or would it be sort of like...
No, I think
Be
I'd
a chubby
be kind of,
maid.
you know, a buttons or a velcro or whatever we decide,
Yeah.
that kind of friend. That's what they always use for Cinderella, isn't it? So Cinderella conflicts with the females in it because Cinderella's so beautiful and the other females are jealous, but like, you know, faithful lapdog kind of buttons sort of person, he listens to her and he sympathises, empathises and all the rest of it, doesn't he?
So it was just something that sort of...
No, I think the point you're making is a very fair point. It is like the extracts that we've got
it was just very...
are male orientated. Yeah, there's no 2 ways about that. I accept what you're saying. I think you're right, and I think you need kind of, you know, the softer female touch sort of thing.
And maybe we could do something that's got a bit more character to it, that's a bit more about people.
Yeah.
And it might have funny parts in it, but maybe who they are is funny more than set
it's
up
a different
punch, different type of humour.
And you know, going back to when we did the you know the things where we did the kind of hearts and flowers sort of look at silent movies and all the rest of it.
Yeah, they're girly girls, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, yeah. And going back to that, there's room for that, because if you don't have scenes like the ones you're talking about, you know, it actually does as you say, Adrian, it leaves it as set up, punch, and it's all pantomime punchlines, and you need something, albeit style.
Maybe get out of the way, maybe sort of superintendent. The superintendent comes out last, if the superintendent tries to go, well, I would want to like you know, but then I found this advert, I became the man out tonight. You see these shoelaces? I can tie them myself. I've been on a road quest, I've rescued ladies. Go on, I'm going to do it. You just have to enroll in Panto school. Anyway, what's it off? Well, into the pack commission dragon.
So that's really working.
Yeah.
It's really working.
So basically, I mean, maybe you don't say too much at the beginning. And then maybe you'll say you've seen the beauty, maybe there's going to be in the rock, you know. Or we're just going to make sure, we're going to touch up our music now. Let's be very off.
I want more than this.
On this table.
No, table. More than the cooking and the cleaning and the stuff, the cupboards, the tidying and folding and, you know, and all the things we did. More than that.
I know how you feel. I want more.
What do you want?
I just get sick of being like your sidekick. You know, I'm just here so you've got someone to talk to. And I don't know, I want to do something heroic. I'd like to go out there and climb a beanstalk or be somebody. You know, maybe I could be evil. I don't know, I could try. How's this? It doesn't work, does it?
No, you can practice.
What do you want?
Stereotypes in pantomime. You're either a wicked witch, or you're a drunken fairy, or you're a pretty princess, or you're an ugly sister. There's no difference.
There's no personal growth, is there, love? You know, I mean, they all wait for a man, and that's it. The man's the solution. You
Yeah.
know, wait for some I don't know, some sort of upper class twit who comes and tries a slipper on you. I wouldn't want to know him.
No.
What's he like? What's his like? What's his character like?
You don't get to know anybody.
You
because,
don't,
like,
do you?
He fits your slipper, and you're not.
Vindaloo, 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 down there.
Education, learning.
Vindaloo.
Learn.
What's up with you two? What's up with you? Seen there's a mural. How's it going?
We're talking about education.
Oh, education.
See if
Oh,
you
I
can
heard about
educate
that.
yourself with a slippery kebab again.
Oh, I tell you what, my feet are killing me. Would have loved it down the pub last night.
Was it
Oh, you couldn't do me a
night?
cup of tea, could you? Anyway, what are you talking about?
I want one then.
What, more than that?
Yeah, I
What, you mocked the other day?
No, not more than a
More
mop.
life. You could have more. You don't have to sit there being
He's got
charitable.
his pantyhose in. What? He's got his pantyhose in that list, has he?
I want to learn. I want to be a vet.
A vet?
I've
You're a vet to the panto?
Pantomime vet. I've been on the internet, found out the information. 6
You'll
years
not believe
ago-
this, Archie.
Whatever it is, say quietly, please.
Oh, you're a bit delicate. Oh, she's a bit delicate, I should say. The dress fills me sometimes.
Oh, I know without the makeup the face that to show.
Oh, yeah, best shave.
I'm thinking of moving on. Education unit.
What, you do this room inside you that? 'Cause my upstairs is a mess!
Oh, it's a terrible mess. You can't take anybody. Oh, you can't take
Even
anybody up there.
you want more. I've seen you with that broom and singing. You've really got into it. You know,
got quite a good voice.
Yeah,
Got the
thank
double
you.
bump.
It's never been the same, that handle.
No, you two.
Anyway, this cup of tea.
You're
What,
so
one,
bright.
two,
You just
and I
hide
think...
it.
Good. When you finish all the trees, make 3 cups of tea. One for her, one for me, and one for my friend from last night!
She still got it.
Oh, no.
Nobody
And no,
Yeah,
cucumber man is here. And when he says cucumber man, he means cucumber man.
We're talking the full salad bar.
Yes. Hello. No need for that. Hello.
My buttons.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Does it hurt standing like that?
Of course not. I'm cucumber man. I always stand like this. Anyway, no need for a cup of tea for me. I'm waiting for my taxi. Besides, tea is for wimps.
Ask him how
So
he
strong,
came.
master.
How did you get to be a superhero then? How did you get to be Cucumber Man? Did you have to study?
Anyway, I'm not listening to any more of this nonsense.
Well, I'll tell you that in a minute. Before I tell you that.
I wanted to be a superhero. Wouldn't send me legs.
No,
Don't listen to them.
never mind that. Just let me tell you all first. That these 2 young ladies that you may call ugly sisters, with my X-ray vision, I really can see the inner beauty of
You can
them.
really see.
Really,
Beauty.
inner beauty.
That's worrying, isn't it, boys and girls?
The most beautiful. Thanks, dear. I'm just going to pantomime in the beauty now.
Yes, I'm going to do my bit in the beauty as well. And I tell you what, when you two and Muriel here, I stop talking all this nonsense about these stereotypes. We'll be back. 2 sugars and bacon and egg as well, be nice.
I mean, I need to break out of my mould. I'm sick of just being, someone who provides a foil, someone who's just someone's unresolved sexual tension. How can I break the mould? How can Cinders break out of who she is?
Just be like me. Once, I was like you. I was like both of you. Exactly like you. Short legs, everything. But I was fed up. And as every time I went on stage, I had manure thrown at me. One night I thought, that's it. I'm not having that again. I'm not standing for any more of it.
You got
So,
confidence.
yes, I got my confidence.
Your self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
That's what we need.
Self-image. I got it all.
You've been reading Cosmopolitan again. It's doing us good.
And I didn't just do it by reading Cosmopolitan, no. I read the classifieds, and in the classifieds it said, Hero Juice. So I subscribed, and I drank it all. And look at me now. Fine figure of a superhero.
He is impressive, isn't it?
Along the legs.
You could be that. You could be more than that. You could climb that beanstalk. Or
He's
lead
got a
those.
big, powerful chest.
Or meet
Big
Shrek.
powerful chest, and not just the chest, not just the long powerful legs, I've got the cape, and last but not least, the heroic underpants. It's
Hey,
essential.
you hate these.
Do with some of them.
Enough talking.
They use it. Well, maybe he's got a point. Maybe what we need is to travel and get hold of a classified and find the right juice, find the vet juice for you.
I want to work all the cows and the chickens and the horses. There's always a horse in pantomime.
Yeah, and I could carry your pantomime vet's bag, and your pantomime vet's glove, and you could do your James Terrier.
You've got to focus on what you want, though. You would go your way, and I would go my way, and we'd speak on the internet and email.
We'll be friends.
Oh, of course, we'll always be friends.
Let's go and get that classified out.